give me like a brief summary of why you wrote this book and what your story is?
So I wrote Unthinkable, taking the hand of Jesus through pain and suffering into a life of freedom and purpose because it was simply my story with Jesus. Where my unthinkable story came from was, again, in 1999, I got pregnant and I had the baby. His name was Brennan James, and he was born literally on my husband's birthday on June 10th, 1999. And I stepped back from teaching that year because I was just going to stay home, do the mom thing, all the things. And my daughter at the time was 6. Back in the
Right.
day, when you were 4 months old, we took them and gave them their first cereal, usually their first baby food
Yes.
back then. Like, yay, it was like
Right.
this big
Yeah.
milestone, big thing we mark on the calendar, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So that morning, that's what we were doing. And when we got back from the store, all of a sudden, I noticed that my son looked like he was having a hard time breathing,
Mm.
which quickly escalated to he wasn't breathing at all.
Wow.
So basically, in that moment in my living room, I was talking with 911. They were coaching me through like the CPR part and all the things. They got there, got him, and him and I scooped us up, got us in the ambulance, and off we went. We're at the hospital, and finally my husband arrived, and I feel like we waited in that ER room just for
Yeah.
eternity. And finally the ER doctor came out, and I never forgot how he looked because he looked
Yeah.
exhausted.
Yeah.
And basically what he said was that we had a very sick baby on our hand, and that they had got him stabilized, but he didn't make it sound very good.